I've never in my life seen anything that can even come close to the videotape that we had in this case. And I'll probably never see it again.
We found our victim, and sad as it may be, she's our friend. But you know what? We all have to make sacrifices.
What these videotapes really show are two individuals who are highly psychopathic.
She's really alone in a big, dark house out in the middle of nowhere. What perfect can you get? Like, I'm like, holy, I'm horny just thinking about it. Hell yeah.
You can see in the dialogue going back and forth between these two kids that they feed off of each other and they try to up the ante on one another.
So we're gonna kill her and her friends, and we're gonna keep moving on. It's gonna be extra fun. You're an evil. Yes, I am.
They have no conscience, or appear to have no conscience, lack of remorse. They get off on killing. And the movie speaks to the fact that these are two mentally unstable individuals.
As Brian and Tori make their fateful drive toward the house at Whispering Cliffs, their final frightful scene is about to be staged.
We're going to make history. People will die. They're already going over to Cassie and Matt's house. We'll sneak in through the door, because chances are they're probably in Cassie's room. So we'll sneak in the front door. We'll make a noise outside. And Matt will come out, investigate, kill him, and scare Cassie. Okay? Sounds like fun.
Where's the bathroom?
Down.
Under interrogation, Brian Draper tells authorities that at some point in the night, he unlocks the back door. Around 9:30 p.m., Brian and Tori announce they're leaving for the movie theater.
Brian and Tori say they're going to the movie theater, but really, they just circle the block and double back.
Shit.
Time is 9:50.
At that point, they start videotaping again.
Fortunately, we have the groom cast killing our two friends. And they are right in a house just down the street. We just talked to them. We were there for an hour. We checked out the whole house. We know there's lots of doors. There's lots of places to hide. I unlocked the back doors. That's all I want.
Brian and Tori turn off their video camera and sneak into the basement.
They've got any variety of horror movie tricks they want to try. The first one, well,
What? What was that?
how was that?
Oh, yeah.
I'll be right back.
Oh. Go.
Glad that worked.
Matt Beckham's curfew that night perhaps saves his life and becomes the moment that truly sealed Cassie Joe's fate. Made bold by the fact that Cassie Joe is now alone, Brian and Tori have the opportunity to continue their horror movie terror tactics.
I think what haunts me about the case is just the last few moments or minutes of Cassie's life. Where my heart hurts for her is how painful it was. You know, and how scared she must have been. Right before she lost her life. And you know, I often think of that. About how did she feel? You know, how scared must she have been before this happened?
stabbed her in the throat, and I saw her lifeless body just disappeared. Dude, I killed Cassie.
On September 22nd, 2006, in Pocatello, Idaho, Cassie Jo Stoddard is stalked, terrorized, and ultimately murdered. The killers are two of Cassie Jo's friends, Brian Draper and Tori Adamczyk, and they are copying the movie Scream. The damning evidence lies in their ghastly homemade horror film.
We just killed Cassie. We just left her house. This is not a joke. I stabbed her in the throat, and I saw her lifeless body just disappeared. Dude, I killed Cassie. That felt like real. My soul.
We gotta get our act straight.
It's okay. Okay. Let's go move tickets out.
Okay. No.
Bye.
With a confession and forensic evidence linking two different knives to two different stab wounds on Cassie Jo's body, police arrest Brian Draper and Tori Adamczyk. During the trials that follow, the people of Pocatello try to find a deeper meaning behind the crime, but no clear motive is ever revealed.
End of Scream, Billy and Stu are revealed to be the killers, and they're asked, what's the motive? We don't need a motive. Hannibal Lecter didn't have a motive. Norman Bates didn't have a motive. Like Billy says, it's scarier when there's no motive, Sid. Sadly, that's probably the same thing that Brian and Tori would have said.
So we might not know exactly why Brian and Tori killed Cassie and Joe, but we might begin to think that they committed this murder for a sense of fame, for a sense of notoriety. To be that front page media story. Scream was a huge hit, and to some degree, these two individuals wanted to copy what they saw in that film and be kind of their own stars in their own way.
Both Brian and Tori testify that the murder had always been the other's idea. They turn on each other just as the killers in Scream do. And their defense lawyers argue that the videos were only make-believe.
There should be no law against killing people. I know it's a wrong thing, but hell, you restrict somebody from it, they're gonna want it.
Exactly. What we got to see with Brian and Tori was just how evil they really are.
Early on the morning of September 22nd, Brian and Tori's lens finds the star of their horror movie.
I'm getting on tape, okay?
We analyzed that tape thousands of times. We watched that tape time and time again.
Exactly. Okay, I see it. Wait. Have you seen Tori?
And the look on her face, you know, it's chilling.
Especially when you're at 7:30 and it's 8:17. It's an hour late. You don't care, dude. See ya.
It makes you sick to think that they were videotaping her knowing that they were going to brutally kill her that night. And that she was a friend. She'd done nothing wrong to them except befriended them.
On August 24th, 2007, both Brian Draper and Tori Adamczyk are sentenced to life in prison for first-degree murder and 30 years to life for conspiracy to commit murder. In the years that follow, Pocatello honors the memory of Cassie Jo Stoddard with an annual autumn charity event, with proceeds going to the food bank and animal shelter. The event is called Pumpkins for Cassie.
It felt really good to be able to look at your family and have them look at you back, knowing that all of the hard work that was involved in this case paid off.
A life cut short by two teenagers obsessed with violence, fame, and movies.
Don't blame the movies, Sid. That's what Skeet Ulrich says. Movies don't create psychos. Movies just make psychos more creative.
Scream's own director Wes Craven once said, "Everybody's making horror films, and to me, not especially well. I don't know if it's due to the corporations taking over the studios or what it is, but it really calls for some young filmmakers to come in and just do something from their hearts."
Whoa. That's a lot. Well, if you got this far, here, Jim. Stay tuned, folks.